Hello everybody, happy Friday. Welcome on in, good to see you all out here. Hi. Hello. Oh, it's Friday y'all. It's Friday, we're here, we've made it through the week. We've done it. Welcome on in everybody, lovely to see you all out here. Hi. Hellos all around. Good to have you, my friends. Welcome. Let's get that music turned down just a little bit. It's good to see everybody. Oh my gosh. Liz, how we doing? Welcome on in. Yentl, what's going on? Blocky, howdy. Nefarious Aquarius, hi. Leo, what's going on? Good to see y'all. PJs, what's up? Hello.
Hey, for real.
Nicole, how we doing? Leo, what's going on? Hey, Dimples, happy Friday. Thanks so much for the dono. Happy Fridays. Jinxie, how you doing? Edna, hello. Charlie, hello. Opal, hi. Sparrow, good to see you. Happy Friday. Prophet Sloth, 34 months, my dude. Happy Friday. Thank you so very much. Can't wait for next week festivities. Oh, yes, the good old Thanksgiving in the U.S. Lovely time to have awkward conversations with family. It's super great. Do we get a sneak preview of your card? I did not know that was a thing. I've seen some other streamers do it. I did not get written permission for me to be able to do that. So I think that's a no. I wish, but they never told me that I could do it. So I'm not going to do it because I don't want to get in trouble. So we're not going to do it. You'll see it soon, though. You'll see it soon. Oh, my gosh. Crindon, thank you so much for the 10 gift subs to start us off today, my dude. I really appreciate that. Thank you so very much. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble. Villana, hello. How you doing? Welcome on in. Oh my gosh. Hi, everybody. Dimples, thank you so much for the 5 gift members. I do appreciate that. Oh, wow. I missed some things before all these came in, too. So let me go. We got Grog. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I saw Helen upgraded to a full member. Thank you so very much for that.
Many greetings.
Lauren with the 27 months. Awesome to catch a stream. Super hyped. Let's forget to like the stream. Don't forget to like the stream. Yeah, that's what you meant, I'm sure. Nick, thank you so much for the tier 2 for 47 months, my dude. 1 month away from 4 years. 4 years. That's nuts. Thank you so very much. Indigo Blue with the 5 months. Looking forward to having you in the stream as well. Welcome on in. Oh my gosh. Don't forget, yeah, be sure to like the stream, my friends. We got 400 people in here. We got 200 likes right now, so we gotta go. We can do it. Philip, what's going on? Super Tacos. What's going on? Good to see you.
Cha-ching.
Velociraptor, thank you for the 14 months. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so very much. New Island hardcore video is fun. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, for all of the supporters, I dropped the seed in the supporter announcements chat right as stream started. So if you would like to play along with for the supporters, it's all in there. And the 2 runner-up seeds that I ended up not using. So if you want a seed of playing on an island in a Minecraft world, there you go. They're all in there. They are Java edition seeds. Those are just they should work on Bedrock, but I don't know. You never know. John, thanks so much for the 2 months. I appreciate that, my dude. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Imaginary like from Twitch. Hey, I appreciate it. It's the vibes. I use Twitch to watch your streams, but I like on YouTube too. Hey, I appreciate it. So sad to see episode 1 end so soon because I love watching fWhip do things. Dude, we got more things to be doing. Don't worry, we got plenty of things to do. I'm already done recording episode 2. Don't worry, this series isn't gonna die after episode 1. I already got episode 2. I already got the plan written down for episode 3. We'll see if that actually happens because the plan on episode 2 didn't happen even close to what I had planned to do, but it's cool. And then yeah, so I'm planning out a lot of these and trying to get them recorded in advance, and I'll just be dropping them as I can. I'm gonna try for a little while because I've heard YouTube recently likes you to do one series instead of trading back and forth as far as the algorithm goes. So it might be a little bit of a delay for hardcore episode 81, where I'm gonna try it out for a little while, see how things go. I'm still working on hardcore episode 81, and we're actually going to work on planning a little bit more stuff for that today, and then we're just going to kind of keep going and seeing where all it's going to end up. So my goal is basically to build up a backlog of videos so that we can be ahead as we go into the holidays, so that you all that you all get consistent content when I'm celebrating and spending time with family and all that stuff. So there's still gonna be videos and things going on. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Salami dog, hi, sorry I'm late. Dude, you're right on time. No worries at all. Welcome on in. I got into your first hardcore world through the 1,000 day episodes, so only one episode at a time is hard for me. Yeah, that definitely, you're like, I binged it all, and now I have to wait every week. Oh no. I get it. TK, welcome on in. Just finished lunch. I'm here for the good vibes for the rest of work. Hey, lovely to have you. Please tell me you take some time off. Yes, I work like January. I work like half week, if that makes sense. I work in January. I work maybe 10 to 15 hours a week, just because there's no point in working in January. As a YouTuber, the ad rates are terrible. So like 2 Januaries ago, I worked the entire month. I ended up paying my editor more money than I made for the month. And that was like, maybe I don't do that. Maybe I don't do that anymore. So yeah, we're just gonna not. So we'll be doing some streams in January. We'll be just kind of like last January, we picked a big project to just kind of start tackling and chipping away at. And I think we're gonna do that again this January. So we'll find something fun just as a grindy project to easily turn on stream when I want to and go for that. I wish I could work half the amount of time in January. Yeah, the flip side of that though is when I get into the summer months, I'm working like 1.5 times pretty much all summer, because summer is where YouTubers make most of their revenue. So at least gaming YouTubers. So yeah. So unfortunately, the time when I don't want to be working, being in summer, that's the time that I have to be working. In January, when it's cold outside and I don't want to do anything, so I'm like, okay, I could work, and then I'm like, well, I don't need to work, so I could use it to get ahead and then be smarter in the summer, but I don't want to plan that far ahead. Don't be silly. It'd be so dumb. Plan that far ahead? No, come on now. It's okay though. Maya, thank you so much for becoming a member. I really do appreciate that. And Lycordia, thank you so much for the Prime. Appreciate that as well. Thank you. How are we doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Sounds like you should move to the southern hemisphere. True. Just flip it all. Yeah. Your enchantment table building is so good. Yeah, I like the build style. It's definitely, we need to develop a lot more and keep going with all of that and like figure it out, fine tune it a bit more. But I think it's a good start. Let's jump on into the Minecraft. So that's not the Minecraft. That's the middle monitor. That's the Minecraft. We were streaming last night on Twitch playing some Warcraft 1. For anybody who is interested in RTS things. It was fun. But here we are. This is the Minecraft in Worlds, where we've been working. Last creative stream, we designed these little orchard trees. They have fruit. That is fruit. It is a flower pot with an oak sapling in it. So those are in here growing and doing their things. And then we also finished up designing the fishing village itself right along here, which I like how it turned out. It's a bit of they're all very small structures, but I think they're fun. Also, I updated Axiom, and now do you see how many pages there are of hotbars we can go through? Oh, I'm never gonna run out. I can dedicate entire pages worth of hotbars to different things now. We never have to clear any hotbar ever again. It's gonna be amazing. But anyways, I would like to work right over here. Designing a watermill today. I haven't even started it. Originally, we had talked about doing a farmhouse right along the road here to kind of block that off. But I think what we're going to do instead is have the path come out this way to a water mill. We'll expand that pathway a bit more, have a mill along here, and then just use that as a way to kind of break up this green consistent going along. If I want to just have the mill here, they'll probably run into near to the rock. We might have a little tiny patch of green right there, and then we'll go back into the green riverbed stuff. So it should be good. Are you planning to ever doing Empire Season 3? There are no current plans to make Empire Season 3 happen. I will say that much. But never say never, but I am not hopeful that Empire Season 3 will happen. Or I'm not expecting it to happen, I guess I should say. All right, let's grab some brown concrete, yellow concrete, and then we'll do red. I'm thinking I want to design the wheel first after we can get the house kind of situated. And I think it needs to come out up here, because that would be to there. And is this... The problem that we're going to run into here is that if we were to do this... Like this could I guess work for the spacing. I'm kind of worried about in the mud. So maybe the wheel doesn't go there. Maybe we bring the wheel out a little bit farther to here. Because if I just magic select that, and then we can cut it and we can move it. We could do the build, like the build could come out into the water a little bit. Maybe we do that. Maybe we have like a stone foundation coming out here, and that's where we get all of that stuff going into. Yeah, something tells me these viewer bots are relentless. Are there viewer bots going on right now? I don't really see any happening, but maybe. I don't know. A steamboat at the docks will look cool. I have this idea of doing like a half steamboat. Like the back of the ship has a steam plume on it and then like a little motor there, but it still has mass, like sails. I thought that could be kind of fun. Headphones broke, only the left earbud is working. If you go into your settings, you can turn off directional audio and it'll actually help you a lot with your sanity from personal experience. Diagonal wheel would be sick. The only problem with the diagonal wheel is trying to get the connection point coming back in, because you'd have to do... It could be a slight diagonal wheel. It'd be kind of weird, but we could do like a this to there. So it's only coming over at a slight angle, and we do something like that. Do we want to try that? We could use trapdoors and fences and whatnot and glass and walls to kind of blend it a bit better. I kind of want to try making a diagonal wheel. Yeah. Let's give it a shot. It's going to be kind of a wonky one. Let's do that. And then we can also have like a... something that it connects into out here as like a support that it just kind of built into, just like a big rock out here that it'll be sitting on, something like that. And then we still have the shipping canal here. Maybe we move this rock forward. Yeah, because I want to open this up for boats, and like this is going to be probably like, my guess would be we'll take this back to here. Because I need to make some spaces where it's possible for two boats to slip through. Like here we have a big one, but then it does kind of shrink in. That whole side, I'm thinking, like if you were to take a line along here, we need to carve that back. Like that needs to get carved back with like a retaining wall or something just to open it more.
Pleased to meet you.
But we'll see. Parch with the 27 months, my dude. Has this week felt extremely long for anyone else? Ooh, I hope you at least got a weekend to look forward to ahead. But I feel like for me it's been pretty easy this week, thankfully. Let's go with, so if we go with like a 7 right there for the structure, like that part of the structure, and then we'll bring this out for another 5, bring that back in and say that's 5 right now, 6, 7, 8, 9. I want to give ourselves a lot of space to the mill. I feel like a mill needs to be pretty big. And let's go here with another 2. Actually, let's bring this back here, Because if we think about the way that the mill wheel would come in, we'll just say it's coming in like right along there. So if we do an interior, we need to have some way to get materials down into the mill. So the milling equipment probably is over here. So our road will come around the mill, come in here. So we probably are going to have some, we'll build this up like a little bit of a roadway in here to get in. And that's making my brain hurt. Then here we can bring this out. So I'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And this can kind of be like a second story structure that'll come up on top, like a house almost sitting on top of it. Yeah. Okay. Let's take that up to there. 1, 2, 3. Bam, 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 bam. And then this could go. I'm kind of thinking we do the same roof style that we did over at the dog brewery. So that would come right along here. It would come down a single block over. I'm just using our brown concrete to symbolize it. But then up here, it will turn and bring itself inwards. The only problem is we're doing this at an angle. And then that would be here. Yeah, place block, please. So it'd be like this for that floor. Huh. Yeah, let's try that. We'll see how this goes. Did your power go out? Yeah, we lost power Tuesday night and didn't get it back until Wednesday right before stream went. Actually, I could actually plan a build for a winter village. But what's DDV? Has my attention held right now? Disley Dreamlight Valley. Did I get it? Did I get the acronym right? Howdy, American Mailing, welcome on in. Did it take long to learn Axiom? I actually learned Axiom a lot by watching Germsy Boy stream for a good while. And he just like watching him play the game and using it helped me pick up so many little tips. So I actually watched him use Axiom for a good while before I even started playing with it myself. So that helped a lot. We need to break this up. This thing is way too tall, especially on this backside. That's a very tall wall for this area. Oh, these don't overhang. I guess that's going to be coming into there. Cool, there's that. And I'm thinking, because we'll bring this ground up there, but we need a chimney. So let's grab another type of concrete just to symbolize it right now. We'll just go with some blue. I think a big chimney right here just to break it up. Just as a way to change things. Is that too big though? That's a pretty big structure. But I guess those buildings back there in the town are going to be bigger. And also it is a mill. Like, I feel like a mill is probably a fairly large structure. We could take it all down one block. Maybe we do that. I'm thinking. Yeah, let's take it all just down one block. I think that'll look a little bit better. So we can go box select here to there. Move over this way. Move this guy that way. I gotta make sure I don't grab these leaves. No, I don't want the leaves actually. Okay, so we'll just do 2 selections. And we're gonna just copy this. Oh no. Ooh, geez. No, I ruined it. I messed it up. I know what I'm doing for sure. I know how to use this. Oh, geez.
I did it again.
Oh, gee. Wait, then can I paste it? I can. I saved it. Don't worry. I saved it. It's okay. No need to panic. Only calm. So that's where it goes. And we just want to move it down one. Nice. Nice. Look at that. Look at us gaming. Yeah, we're gaming. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. And then we can have like an entrance into the upper floor of the house right here.
Pleased to meet you.
We'll figure out windows and all that jazz later. Slushy, thank you so much for coming to member, my dude. I appreciate that. Is the background music playlist available anywhere for other people to use? It's all off of Epidemic Sounds, so I don't have rights to make a playlist off of it, but, well, a public playlist off of it. But it is all available on their website. Not as like a single playlist, but all the songs are. So that's the best I can really provide. So I think if we were to take an interior, it would be like incoming this way, and then there'd have to be a staircase leading up to like a lofted area, because we need the space for the mill to actually be doing things in here. And that is gonna be that would be this. I guess I can remove this annotation now. Erase. Okay, thank you. We don't need that anymore when we're out here actually doing the thing. I'm gonna have to tear up some of my moss that I placed in. Oh! Who's gonna live here? I don't know. I don't know if we're doing an interior. We're just placing blocks in right now. Okay. Let's figure out this road. Path tool. Smooth red sandstone. We want to use stairs and slabs. And this would be bam to bam. That's not. Thank you. Are we going above the block? Oh, geez. What is this? Am I in the wrong type of line? What line did I used to use? I can't remember. Oh, is this one? Okay. Yeah. Looking heckin' weird, though. We're just going to send it straight back. Maybe this can come over here. And I'm going to make the radius go to 2. Jesus. Okay. Oh, what am I doing? Isn't it supposed to be... How do I make it flat? I can't remember. It's making a sphere, isn't it? Yeah, it is. We don't want that. We just want we want it to be flat. Over right. Is it cubic? No. Oh, duh, flat. That would make sense. Why are we not erasing blocks? Because if I do that, oh, ha! Don't do that. All right, there we go. We just had these down one too far. Maybe we do want to go back to single. No, yeah, we're going to do a smaller radius. We'll come back in and manually expand it as we need to. We'll just fill in the gaps. I just want to get the general idea of there. Because this needs to come to here, down to there, and then loop back in. And we'll have to manually clean up a lot of this because those like don't need to be slabs. That's for sure. Like, does this need to come up a block? It does. Why are we making... I guess it's trying to make that line exact. Is there a different type of... No. What dude, I haven't done this for a while. I haven't made roads for a bit. All right, whatever. We'll do this and then manually fix it. This is gonna at least get a lot of the bulk of it done. Yeah, that's feeling pretty good. Maybe this part needs to come out a little bit more because it needs to round out a little bit more for the carts to get down more easily. But we'll see. Yeah, like the stream if you haven't already, my friends. We got 700 people in here and 360 likes, so I do appreciate it. I wish there was a way to make the water wheel move like from Create. Yeah, that's the only feature I want from Create. That and windmills. All right, we're just going to enter and put this in here. And it's going to be very Akko Taco. I still want them to add a setting that is only... slabs, not stairs. Extrude, and we can shrink that, and then that will probably come over something like this. And then that also in here is just going to have a little side pathway that'll go into the house, and they can have like a little front yard, something or another. Sure. We got to think that this road is something that wagons would be going along to be able to deliver things into the... Oh, geez. Hello. Place that we're working at. The mill. You know, this whole thing that we're building. So we need to keep that in mind. And then I'm thinking along the edge here, just for a simple retaining wall. And also to not look like the stone. Maybe this comes up here. That way we can just have a little bit of a way in. And we can also have a little tiny spot for some greenery there. How can I download your world now with using a YouTube member? If you join the Discord and link your account, you'll get access to the download page. YouTube, unfortunately, doesn't have a great way for file sharing on the platform itself. So, unfortunately, I got to get you over to Discord and we can do it there. But you'll see it under the resources, or under the supporter perks tab. Or in supporter announcements, there's a download in there. We can turn this into a nice little garden or something. Actually, let's just move that back a touch, because then we can have a little green right in there too. maybe it actually just comes forward to here. Yeah, we'll do that. Hey, Tawny, welcome on in. Okay, that's not too bad. What do we think about the overall shape of this? We in? We interested enough to continue? Oh, I was on bright. I was like, why is this so bright? I think I want to figure out the wheel next, just because if we can pull off that diagonal wheel, that's going to lead a lot of things for later. I don't really like that the roof lines connect here. So part of me also wants to drop this down another one, like the lower roof section, drop it down again. Because my thought for the roof is that, like, we'd have that, where then this one here would be that, but then those would be stairs. So I'm kind of thinking we drop this down just to get that little break point. Let's try it. Oh, that's wrong. Stupid scroll wheel. Still haven't fixed it. Don't worry, it's fine. I'm not annoyed at it at all. Because then that would lead. Let's just throw in our. I already have those on the hotbar. Yeah, so like that would lead into that. So we do get that little break, and I think that adds more interest. I think that makes it visually a little bit more appealing. I was kind of thinking this lower section here was going to be a lot of like made out of tuff for like a stone building. And then this was going to have like a tough foundation to it. But then the top was going to be made out of like our sandstones and like stripped dark oak or maybe like stripped spruce. I don't know. I kind of want to steal like, I think I'll steal like that block palette or something for it. For the upper level, I think could be good. Because I think we've used that in this area already. Or I mean, we're close enough to the city that it's fine. But the roof we're going to copy is just the same. Probably that same one. We could just copy that whole block palette with the white. That could be kind of cool. But maybe make it a lot more of the gray. But like have this whole base over here being the dead coral and all that stuff. Because we can take like that one and that one. You. A little bit of you. You and you, like, because we could do like for the base here, this could be like a this whole bottom layer there, maybe like a little bit. Oh, that needs to go up. There'll be some stairs. Make them out of these. Oh. So we can have some way to get things loaded in. Yeah, like something like this, I guess. I don't know. Maybe. We'll leave that for now. Whip, you're so chattery in the stream. Am I really? I feel like I'm not talking much at all. But I just wanted to build today. I didn't want to work on any like survival stuff. I was like, you know, it's Friday. I just kind of want to get in and build. I definitely feel a little caffeinated though. I will say that much. Actually, this here, because it's that section, we should probably support it a little bit more. So they had to install some bricks or something. Good old Friday chillin'. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna take stripped dark oak wood. Oh no, it actually goes up one higher. That can be like a weird little foundation-y thing. That can be on there. And then that needs to... That way it looks like a consistent beam coming through. I know that's just going straight in once we get into the building, but I think it's fine. Thank you for giving the possibility to get world downloads. I can get so many inspirations now and get better in building. Hey, hope you enjoy it. We don't have the fWhip focused on YouTube. I know. YouTube is so limited on how many emotes they would let me add in, so I couldn't add in too many. Whoa. You see that on Axiom? It swaps my hotbar. It says, hey, we think you're working on this. I don't know if I like that. Is there a way to turn that off? Yeah, I did it again. I don't know if I like that. Not a big fan. Not a big fan. Do that to like thicken that side up a little bit more. It has become sentient. Yeah, it's because I was middle mouse clicking to grab that block, but then it was like, oh, it already exists on one of your other hotbars. That's a bit of a bummer. Okay, so we're gonna do that and that to kind of give it a little bit of an angular shape. Maybe we'll take that one all the way down. Angular wheel. Right. Okay, so we are going with the theory here. Water, river, flow that way. Okay? That's starting point one. That's where we start with this one. What we mean by that, well, what I mean by that is that if I were to be building a water mill, I need to create buckets of sorts that the water pushes into and then flows. So all of our buckets are going to be going this way. They all need to angle that way and be moving around the thing. Reason being is that the water would push in here and push the machine. A lot of people get that wrong when they build their water mills. Just to keep in mind. The only difficult part here, it might be easier if we make like a 3-wide water mill. Like instead of the 1 wheel, but I kind of want to try it on a single wheel. And what we're going to do, since we use the dark oak, let's go with some spruce just for some variety's sake. Let's see if, before we even thinking about where these buckets are going to go. Oh, geez. Sorry. I hit wrong keyboard things. This is where we need to figure out how to connect it. We could just do that. Or that. Another option. And I broke it. Oh, it re-waterlogged itself. Trapdoors are better, makes it look less muddy. It's more readable that way with the trapdoors in. Yeah. We can use them on here too to help connect that across. Huh. That's eh. Now we need to figure out how to get these bucket things in. So I'm thinking we're just gonna go easy peasy mode. Do something like this, because that would be there. When in doubt, more spruce. Yeah, so that's facing the right way. That goes there, and then that one is gonna go there. That would be functional if it were to move. Kind of what stair do we have? What stairs do we got available to us? Maybe we throw a little copper in as if it's like supporting the middle. With the mechanical aspects of it. And then we could do, yeah, let's do some copper as like a framing, because that'll just help add a little bit more to the build. Kind of frame the middle wheel from a distance. It'll help like highlight those curves and give it some more shape, I think. Yeah, I like that. I like that from out here. Try pots, like the large pot. I can't turn them. We are limited based off directional placement. What we could try, though, is out the back, just so a little water can go through, like, so like a fish doesn't get stuck or something, and also gives a little bit more of that variety. We could have this in here, so like a little tiny bit of the pressure can slide through. Would you ever consider sharing the seed of your new island world? I dropped it in the supporter channels this morning. I'm not going to publicly release it, but it's in the supporter channel.
Not well ATM, but I hope you have a good stream. 3.
Hey, Rivy, I'm sorry you're not feeling well. Thank you so much for stopping by, and hope you can get some rest and recover soon. Good luck on all that, but thank you so much for the dono. I really appreciate that. I think that's looking pretty good. The only thing that's kind of goofing me up right now is I think technically that would need to go to here, or we just kind of end it right there, which is kind of weird because then this is, and I wanted that to, no, we're gonna extend it out. So I wanted that to
Pleased to meet you.
do its thing, so that, actually I'm just gonna double slot that so that I can only bring one stack of material. Yeah. Is that fitting diagonal water mill that we wanted? Raven monster with a 42. 2 months. Thank you so much. How you doing today? Welcome on in. Milestone time. You got it. Look at you go. Hey, Mallow, how we doing? Komorski, can you please show your settings for better clouds? I haven't changed too much. I can give you a quick scroll. If you want to pause and look at it, you can come back in. I'll give a quick scroll through. I couldn't tell you what I've changed, but there are some things that have changed. There's those. There's that. And shaders I don't use. So yeah, there you go. You can pause the stream and check those out if you want to. If you're on Twitch and you want to see that, you can pause streams on YouTube, so you can go check it out over there. See what's going on. When did you start doing good builds in Minecraft? I've been... what I would consider a professional Minecraft builder for... I started my channel 8 years ago. And I was building before that for a year or two. So I'm probably 10 years into that. And like when I got dedicated into building, I feel like I was a pretty successful builder fairly quickly after I started using things like World Machine and World Painter and all that, because I was a creative builder originally. And so I kind of... Yeah, I built for, like, I played survival Minecraft for 5 or 6 years before I got into building, if that's what you want to know. And then when I got into the building scene, I really spent a lot of time researching and learning it. And then I got into building maps and server spawns for people. And that was how I got fun money in college, and also books money, but that's not as fun. So yeah, that was a lot of, like, I sold a lot of Minecraft server maps in college to help pay for random things. And then after my senior year of college is when I started my YouTube channel. So I've been doing the Minecraft building thing for 10 plus years. Okay, this is... I wish that wall... Dude, I so wish we had more brown walls to work with. Such a bummer. Dark Shadow, thanks so much for the 5 gift members, my dude. Lanterns on the rock to keep ships from hitting it. I feel like then somebody has to come out and maintain the lantern. But maybe we'll put like a lantern hanging out over here just so like they're aware. But that's a good idea. That's a good shout. Thank you. Good ideas. We'll do like a little... Ooh, wait, I got it. Oh, I got an even better idea than lantern just on there. We need a maintenance dock. Let's make this actually only one wide after you get around the corner. Actually, the entire way. Nah, that can be there. That's fine. And then we can have our little lantern right here. So that'll kind of give the awareness of, hey, this thing's over here. And that lantern for sure should light that up. Any notorious server maps we may recognize? Probably not. I don't think many of those servers are still around. I mostly did the landscapes and sold the landscapes to the build teams, and then the build teams built the spawns on top of them. Mostly because I found building landscapes to be a lot easier, and I built a name for myself as a landscape builder. So they, I had build teams reaching out to me to build a landscape for them for a server that they were commissioned to build. Was a lot of how it went. Here, we're gonna get rid of these, and we're gonna go along here. Just make sure it's a little bit of a difference So it doesn't just look like the same thing right next to each other. That gives it a little bit more shadow cast along that. But the entire part here going down is going to be... let's go with our extrude tool, and we can shrink and just get rid of this. Oh, never mind. Not that. Get rid of that, though. And that. Oh, no, I wanted that wall in there. Whatever. We'll build it back. If we actually do an interior. We're just going to poke that into there so we know that it needs to come in that way. And then this is going to be just to there, and I don't... Nope. Nope. Okay. Trying to get rid of all the concrete so we don't have to really include too much of it. So that's going to take us up here. That's going to be this layer there, and we can sneak a little window into that point. Probably have like one poking out there, one poking out in the middle here. And we'll have like a little, just kidding, a little window right in there so that they can like kind of monitor and see what's going out. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Any tips for remembering to keep your shoulders unhunched while you work? A big thing I learned just from being I get a lot of eye strain is every like once in a while just like looking away from the monitors and just focusing on something in the distance for a few seconds, and use that as time to kind of be like, oh, breathe. That helps me a lot, at least. I like where this is going. Oh, I have this already. What else am I missing? Grass and fern. Grass. Fern. I think that's everything. Yeah, we're not going to bring in any sugarcane along here. Oh, we're in cold biome, though. Please tell me this biome does not... Oh, I'm really hoping it doesn't freeze. No, it would have frozen over by now. It definitely would have frozen over if it was going to. Yeah, we'll just do a little something like that. That looks good. And then maybe we would do like one of you, and then we could do like a little lily pad or something. Because I don't want it to be too close to the mill, because that's probably going to be... We're going to think like water's getting funneled into here. So we probably want to assume that that means that the water's moving pretty quick. So like this stuff probably won't be able to grow all that well. So maybe we do... Oh, I can't put that there. Oh, you can't put that on stone? Oh. I don't think the schematic... Yeah, the schematic doesn't go down that far. That's fine. Whatever. We'll fix that out when we get into the world. But a little green bit right in there I think is needed. Maybe a window near the maintenance dock. A little thing right in there. Okay, I kind of like that hotbar swap now. Situationally, I like it, and situationally, I hate it. But right now, I like it. I think I'm going to bring this down a little. And then for the roof line, to make that a little darker, I'm actually going to bring in those darker tones up top. And then we're going to bring in a little bit more of this lighter bit here into that center section. Yeah. That'll work. Because I realized I was putting the light color at the top, but we don't want to artificially make it look like there's a roof overhang. So we need to bring that back down. Yeah, that'll work. And a bonus frog or two for ambient motion / sound. The problem is, unless I put them on leads, they're just gonna disappear and die somewhere. As morbid as that sounds, it is true. Okay, this we need to install a big door for, and I'm thinking we just, with the intent of an interior later, and also so that zombies don't just break it, we're just gonna leave it a double open like that. So then they can kind of unload, and we can do like a barrel here, and a composter of just like stuff that's ready to go in. And we'll do like a small little... I think I want more building space, because I want like a wagon to be able to come down here. The problem is the wagon needs to come down. Can't really turn around here. So maybe they have like a wagon stop point here, and then like a smaller carts can go into there. That could probably be good. Let's make a hotbar here of all of our road building materials. Just get those. I think it's just that. I think that's everything we've been using. And once we get farther down there, we'll incorporate more mud brick, as it's kind of the showing that we're in more of a civilized area. Like that. We'll change that to grass. Yeah, and I'm thinking we take like a... This is just all going to be coarse dirt along here. And then we can do like a little bit of this stuff. Be nice if we added hanging signs with directions in the village. Yeah, we'll come back and do street signs and things, or road signs, directional signs, as we start moving around in the world more. As we start getting places established where we would need a sign to tell you where we're going, that's when we'll start. I was planning to do little flowers there, but I don't think we really have the space for it. Or something like that. I was just gonna do multiple takes over everything that I'm doing here. I'll come back in and just like any blocks that get put in now are not. Nothing's permanent. I'm just trying to keep like long strips going. Like I try and have it like going strips like 2 or 3 blocks in the same direction. Or at least like 2 or 3 similar blocks going in the same direction. That's not terrible. Once you get more things on it, it'll be better. Love the new island series. Can't wait to see how you utilize the limited space. Yeah, it'll be fun. It's a pretty big island though. I'm realizing now, like it's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. No, I thought it was when I was looking at the seed map. A village that is basically adjacent to the city, isn't it part of the city still? No, if you go like or traveling around IRL, you'll see towns that line up next to each other. But anything that's on this side of the bridge, I'm considering the city. Outside the bridge, not the city. So we have a little town here that's outside the city. Connected to that is just like its own little fishing hamlet of sorts. And then over here, like this water mill is probably connected in with the fishing. And honestly, like all of this is just kind of one region. But like in the same way that like, I guess over here we have a little bit more physical distance to get down to this like lake town with the road going. But overall, I'm just thinking as soon as you go across this bridge, as it's kind of designed as like an entrance into the city, this is still kind of like city outskirts, but something that we won't really have like guard stations for. And we have like the big city gates over there where the harbor is only here because they needed expansion out. So when they wanted to build the harbor, but in reality the city like is all behind, like the main city's behind the gate and then the harbor's outside the gate. And then this is all like even farther out. Mostly farming and fishing. Yeah, we'll have some like probably some cattle ranching, like a cattle ranch out here somewhere. I was thinking in this area, but I also feel like an animal ranch right behind where houses are. Not a smart idea. So I'm thinking the animals might be like right here because I want to redo this entire forest eventually. So I think the animals will probably be like right on the edge of the forest where we throw some of them in. I did go through and I added in the fields that I built just so I can know where I've placed them. So I've been kind of trading things back and forth from the actual world, copied as a schematic and posted it back in here. Like the stream, people on YouTube, yes, be sure to do so. I do appreciate it. We got 950 people in here and 550 likes over there. We actually got 1,140 people, including our lovely friends over on Twitch. A Moo Ranch would be awesome. We could build a Moo Ranch. We have a little cattle ranch like right over here in the actual world, along with like the different fields and things that we have around that area. I need to get those brought in here. I'm kind of just planning that out by hand as we go, because that whole section is different in the actual world, and this whole hillside here is done in the actual world. See, I don't pre-plan everything. But I do need to finish the backside of those rocks. That needs to happen. Hee. Oopsies. Actually, how are we feeling on this view? That's looking pretty good. I like that. I like that shape here. Do we want to go with deep slate for the roof? Actually, before we get to the roof, let's go to let's get our oak, birch. No, not that. Sandstone, sand, smooth sandstone. And we also want our mangrove log. Mangrove log's going to be sitting up here. I'm going to do this just on the edges. Kind of awkward that middle window's there. We might have to move the window over just a block to make way for the supports. Deep slate always good. Yeah. Maybe an area with wooden roof to switch it up. We could do the lower section as something different, but they're kind of the same shape, so I feel like they should be the same style. Go with that. Yeah, we are. No, that needs to come out the other way. Go to there. You're gonna go to there too. those have to be in the window. That's kind of a bummer. I was hoping they'd be a little bit back, but we can bring a little awning over the top of it to get it to be a little bit better. Like we do down here, we can do our little campfire, or not campfire, but like a little trapdoor. Or right there, and then we probably want like fence gates. It's gonna make it a little bit of a pain in the butt to walk along there, but it'll be fine. So then that here, we won't do fence gates on that side just because we can't fit them. Then you would have that. We're gonna take this one. Let's grab a campfire. Got rid of the campfire. Grab a campfire. Extinguish that. This one, grab a campfire. And we'll do like a little bam bam. And then we can also do a spruce slab that we'll put like a flower pot on or something. That could work. That could be how we can fix that. And then down here, we could do that little wooden roof section. Well, something like that, and maybe we cut the corner. Yeah. That could be the front. And then now we just need to get our sandstone stuff in. We're not going to have too much smooth sandstone. I wanted this to look a little bit grimier. I think that's going to be floating. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's looking better. Why not build a house that's in the middle of construction, like they're still expanding? I've done that some places, not in this world, but I always just feel like I'd rather just finish the build. But yeah. Sneaky Tiger, how you doing? Welcome on in. Are you gonna be playing both worlds, the island world and the main hardcore? Yeah, we're still working on both. Yeah. No, I have no plans to stop the main hardcore world. I love that world, or this world. It is continuing for sure. No need to stress there. Don't worry. We're just gonna do some of this going up. I don't think I want this to have smoke coming out of it, so we're gonna just top it with a little double anvil and flower pot. Call that good. What's that? Brown concrete? Ooh, yeah, we gotta patch that. Actually, no, we don't. That needs to come back to there. That'll be brown concrete because it's the roof. And then we can take a little bit of... Give it a little bit of age. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, now we really need to do the roof. I feel like I don't want to do deep slate. I think deep slate's gonna be too dark. I kind of like the brown tone that we're getting off the concrete. So I'm thinking that I want to figure out... my worry though is spruce is gonna be too similar to that. So we have to be kind of careful there. But let's see. We could go... We could try jungle as like the main. Jungle, mud brick, and a little granite, and then oak for our highlights. That could probably be good. Dark oak I have a hard time like matching things in with. Yeah, we're gonna have a few points that need to be. We'll add the highlights after we get there. Let's just get these two in. Yeah. We can always add like a little window or something. Sorry for the spider sounds. Yeah, we have all those little gaps that need to be filled. That's okay. Oh, we also forgot the window. Oopsies. And then let's just get back up here. I love using strip dark oak for like a frame for my house. I love how copper looks with it. Yeah, strip dark oak is a very good block. I really like strip dark oak. Just forcing this to be a lot darker for the base here, just as we bring this one up, so there is more variation to it, or they're not just like seen as like right next to each other. This side we won't be as extreme with. I'm just getting stairs in for now, and we'll fix it as we're going. Okay, there's that, and here's this. Like a little, I like the granite because it makes it just look like messy, which I think can be fun. It works well with the mud and the everything else. Light Merc, thanks so much for the 4 months. What you building? We're working on a water mill right now. So we're trying to get the final little bits of the roof thrown in here. But yeah, I like that. I like that texture vibe right now. I think that's looking pretty good. Water mill is coming together, and then I kind of want to start framing out a boat. I don't know if that'll be something I build in the next episode or not, but I do like the idea of having another boat planned and put into the harbor. So Blocky's probably here to scream at me about how I'm not building boats correctly, but it's cool. We'll figure it out. We'll do it live. And mud bricks match the vibe. Muddy bricks. Yeah. It kind of works. What we can do is just to kind of add a little bit more interest to it is maybe like here. We do a little Give that, and then maybe we also throw one in right here. We're gonna need light in the work area. And my assumption would be that it's a lot cheaper to get skylight coming in than it is to get actual lanterns and keep the oil and everything going. So if they can squeeze in any little bit of skylight to keep the work area lit, keep it lit, they're probably going to do it. Extend you, extend you, extend you. Those were all busted. I think we got every other weird part in here. I think we're just leaving this. I'm not even going to bother. Hee hee. Door. Athena, thank you so much for the 29 months. Will we get a fWhip treehouse at all on the new series? I don't know. I wasn't really planning to go treehouse vibes, but I've seen a lot of people asking for treehouse vibes, so we'll see. My friends, we got 930 people on YouTube, and we're at 600 likes. If you can click the like button, it helps me out so very much, so I really do appreciate it. Here, Skelly. Yeah, the entire underside of this terrain is hollow and spooky. Maybe for an insert Windows, aged copper trapdoors would work. I'll just let them age themselves. They'll just age all the way. It'll be fine. We'll put regular trapdoors in, and they'll just age their way down to wherever they want to land. I like this. I think this is pretty good. I will say one thing we can do, help give it a little bit more something, is if we wrap this whole layer here in signs. Right now we got a bit of a harsh transition going from the tough coming up, and then it's very noisy on top. So if we bring in the signs, that should help to cool that a bit. Yeah, I like that a lot more. That looks good. Actually, I need that to be there because I'm assuming there'll be a roof thing on the other side. Trapdoors and fence gate. I always love this as a little wagon design. Let's move him though. Cancel. Yeah, we'll just move off to the side. No, he's kind of blocking the path. There we go. Let's do him there. Cool. A ruin might look good in the village and we'll give some aged aspects. Yeah, I was kind of thinking, which we could do something like that right here, of just having some old cobbled like walls. Like where they used to have something. Like if we were to... It's like maybe there was an old farm wall here. Doesn't really do anything anymore. But I was thinking this could be kind of a fun way to start adding some age. can kind of have a little bit of it crumbled. But that's a way that we can kind of just break up the greenery with having something in here without it being like a massive structure. Do something like that. And like the trees kind of growing into it. And even, I mean, we could... No, I don't want that. That'll make it look like the root grew through the wall. Not big on. Looks so good. Shire vibes. A little bit like the watermill from the Shire now that I look at it. I think that only had one building structure to it though. Bigger wagon next to the building. Maybe they bring a big wagon up to the top. Yeah. I want to take... I have a wagon design that I love using for transporting stuff around. That's always some variety of this. Oh, what did I get rid of? I don't know. But let's clear all of this because it's moving my hotbar around and still doing it. Nope, don't do it. Nope, stop. I hate this hotbar thing. I've decided I hate it. Despise. Just brings pain. Does there anybody know how to make it not do it? Because the mill is probably milling wheat, so we can do a hay cart. But yeah, I was thinking we'd have one just like sitting right here. Let's actually make it a little longer. We want to give them a lot of... That kind of gives them a little like storage section themselves for it right up in there. And then if we take this, we can... I really have been enjoying doing this double hanging sign thing. And then you can put signs on your signs. And then we can do like a boom, flip you up, flip you up, do that right here too. And load them up with some hay. Big ol' hay cart. Ready to throw it all in. And then for a little extra touch, we can take some ladders and some rails. Do bam, bam. So it's just kind of like secured down a little bit more. And they can have a lantern right there. Why all spruce carts? I just think they're easy. I think spruce carts are just kind of, they're just simple. That's honestly most of it. I just like how simple it is. And it makes it look like everything belongs in the same family, I guess. Kind of like that. Like it makes it look like the same place as building all of them.
Pleased to meet you.
Ziska, thank you so much for the 20 months. Happy to have you in a stream again. Welcome on back. Maybe another donkey way station here. We have one right over here. So that seems pretty easy to move on down here. New build idea, cart maker. We actually have 2 wagon shops in the city already. One has an interior, the other does not. But yes, we do need more. What is a good little flower we can throw right in there? Kind of leaning towards lilacs. There's like a few lilacs in here. And a little bit of grass. Well, you just got a nice little flower patch. Yeah, just something like that. I think I want a 2 tall flower, to be honest. Over the... Yeah, that tones them down a touch too. Yeah. We can add a few spruce leaves like right along here. I guess I can just go down to here. We got our ferns. Don't need kelp up here. Actually, this all needs to turn into mud down here, so that's a no-go zone. Because this needs to turn into a good amount of our mud coming up this way. That needs to then turn into rooted mud just a little bit along here. And then that turns into our coarse dirt for a little bit of our transition off of the river edge. I'm trying to be more consistent at making sure I bring that up. And then we can start to detail that down there. Get it out? Okay, have fun. Oh, it's 12:20 already. Alrighty. We have some people coming by the house potentially at 1 or potentially to 4 p.m. I don't know, so I just gotta keep an ear out for when they actually get here. What are you most excited for this new section of the world? Honestly, I'm scared and excited to get this built in. Once this town is built in, and then this section of the harbor is built in along here, that I feel like is going to be the big wow moment for me, especially like... All right, there's a gremlin in my hallway. But that, and then if we can get this whole harbor region finished up, in the actual world, this bay is finished, so that's done. But like just the amount of detail and life that we're getting out of these spots here is just beautiful. And I'm loving it. I'm really, really loving it. So I'm very excited for more of that. Okay, we're gonna be very, very light on how much we need to really start shrinking this away. So maybe do like a small drip leaf, one there and one there. And then a single big drip leaf back there. But yeah, because we want to keep that open. And we can also maybe add in like a little... Sorry, the dogs are going if you hear them in the background. With Axiom, you can sketching world. Yeah, it's the annotation tool. It's this thing right up here, and then you can go into the draw, and you can just literally do that, and then it's all in your world. And then you can just erase it. Pickle! I need my pickle! I know it's green. I know everybody wants me to use the stupid candle, but I don't. I like it being green. Because the candle, also, I just don't want to deal with making a lot of candles when I have unlimited pickles. That I don't think looks as good. It's too small. I like the green of the pickle. I still think it adds variety and shape. And I'm okay with this just being a mess of green. Violet Reaper, thank you so much for becoming a member. I do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm excited to see this and the area around the dog brewery more filled in. Being able to walk through just a whole section of the world that's custom is always lovely. Yeah, 80s. That's gonna be something. That's for sure. Once we can get all of that done and all of that is filled in, that's gonna be really cool. That's gonna be a very fun moment. That's gonna be a really, really cool time just to be like, yep, that's it. That was the final block that was just placed in right there. Like we've done it. That's the entire region done. The dogs are really not happy Sit's going to the gym right now. Yeah, easy. Not too sure what to do in here. So I might just have it be honestly just like a few pieces of short grass. So that like the interest of it is that it's not fully lush tall grass everywhere. But yeah, I kind of like that. Adds a little bit more, as I say all the time, variety. Yes. Did everything go well for Coda at vet? Yeah. He's still on his thyroid meds, but you know his blood test came back well, and he's saying that the meds are working, so that's all good. Should build willow trees around the river. I have yet to find a willow tree in Minecraft that I like. I'll be honest. I still have yet for somebody to build a willow tree that I'm like, you know what? That makes me want to build a willow tree. Like I haven't seen one. Wish I could get just that instead of, honestly, I don't really hate it though. Yeah, let's do that. Sure, why not? It's enough to make me, I like it enough to ignore the other side. Walkies are better than the gym. You could take us on a walkie instead. We could all get exercise together. We could all have fun. She just stole my music. She just stole my music. I guess that means my phone's still connected to the car. She did it again. Playing on pick. No, don't play on my phone. Play on here. Sorry. Music struggles. When all the things are connected to the same Bluetooth. Now the question is this little strip right here. Spotify, I'm listening to that. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick, but leave your ideas of what you think we could fill in right here. We need something fun. Like it needs to be an interesting element. I just don't know what yet. So I'm gonna go think. Okay. Any ideas? Bulk stacks of hay. An old swing set. We don't really have a branch to put it off of. Outdoor workshop with a broken cart. Little tool shed. A chair. Could go Elden Ring. The chair just looking out over the river with a dead dude on it. What? Okay, it is cold. I'm putting my sweatshirt on. I got up and walked around. And I was like, wait, I'm freezing. 1 second. We'll get back to gaming in a moment. Wheat field? I feel like it's too small for a field. Tiny fish pond? It wouldn't work with elevation. The water would all just go into the river. A well? Would they need a well right here when you're this close to fresh water? You love the chill Elden Ring chair environment? True. An outhouse? An outhouse could be good. You don't really have bathrooms in the world too often. People tie the wheat into hay bales. I feel like they would do that before it gets in the cart. So. Ooh, a boat on land being stored. I like that as an idea for like something right in here. Wait, that's a good idea for different, but still good. I like that. Let's figure that out real quick. So we'll know it's tiny little dinghy boats. That's just like right here. Yeah, let's just leave that as if it's... Oh, move that up there, and then we'll put our trapdoor. Yeah, just like it's there if somebody wants to go out into the water, like can pull it down in. It's just kind of stuck in the brush. You're illegal. No, I'm not actually. But yeah, cool. Oh, that stairs backwards. A little something they could pull down if they needed to. Shrek's toilet. Yeah. Village party spot. It's a little far out of the village though. I feel like they wouldn't want to walk like all the way through the orchard to then party right here. It's a nice little, it is a nice little view. I did see somebody say a small garden. I saw that, and we could do that as like the Millers. This is now owned by the Millers. So if anybody, don't say it, but you know, if anybody's last name is Miller, you can now live here. Let's make him a little veggie garden. Ooh, but beehives though. All right, vegetable garden or beehives? What are we doing? Vegetable garden, beehives. Vegetable garden, beehives. Bees. I'm seeing a lot of bees. Both. Well, I'm thinking like a little tiny flower garden here, then a few bees here. Bees it is. We're going to give them bee nests because this is a man-made section, but they're going to be resting on scaffolding. We're going to have some of those probably. We'll get coarse dirt off the ground. Let's... Oh my god, these zombies are so noisy. So if we do like one there, another flower box there, another flower box here. Oh, that one can't be here. That has to move out one. So I want to wrap these all the way. Oh. Someone remind me to turn that back on later. And then let's just do the 3. We don't need blue orchids in here. Okay, and then here they're gonna use the old stand there as a way to do this, and then we can do like bam, 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 bam. 6 beehives? Yeah? Maybe we, or do we want like another one? Nah, it kind of feels forced. Maybe we shrink this pile of logs down. And we can do another one right here. Tulips kind of look like carrots. A little bit, maybe. Yeah, that could work. Add a campfire in the middle. No, we'll have the pile of logs on the side, but I feel like they wouldn't have a campfire lit the entire time, you know? But we do some flowers along this little bit. Excuse me. Do a little grass. Little grass back in there. Maybe this can be a little bit. And then we'll do some flowers. And we'll do alliums. Maybe they'll just be down over here too. I like the alliums being like a natural flower in the region, so I'm kind of giving them a forefront position throughout. Yeah. Now I just need bees. Yeah, we'll get those in the survival world. We don't need them in now. But we do have a doggy dog. A doggy dog. Give me a hug. Don't lick my blanket. How you doing today? How's your morning going? Were your snoozles interrupted? Yeah, don't lick my face. We have a dog. Yeah, you said your mom left. All right, very important things to be doing. Dog break. He loves a good head massage. You're a hairy monster, aren't you? Go up here. Like, now that you asked me to get up here, I don't want to move. Smooth. Smooth, girl. Smooth. She'll be walking around in the back. Okay, bye. Oh, there's a dog butt for you. Right in the doorway. Have you figured out how to get it to rain and thunder again in your world? Yeah, the answer right now is wait. Somehow the weather got set to the max count until it could rain again. Like you can do weather clear and then you do like that. It has a limit to how far it'll go. Maybe it doesn't. Does it not anymore? It used to have a limit. But anyways, every single number that you put in that text thing for that duration, that's a tick in game. And somehow my weather counter, I didn't do it. I have never enabled cheats in the main world itself. Obviously I have here in the creative copy. But somehow that got turned on. Like that got switched and the weather counter, I think it like did like a negative. Somehow it was like converting, changing the weather, and then I changed the update, changed the version we were on somehow, and like some weird things happen, and it went from counting down to then it flipped all the way around to being at the top, so it like missed when the weather's supposed to go, and it just went to like the max number, and it's counting down. I found it in the files. The number is counting down, but I basically need another like 30 like IRL days of game time before it's going to actually rain again. I did the rough math, and if I did it right, we need to get to near 100 days of game time before it's going to be back in a range where it will actually rain again. So one day it's going to rain and it's going to snow and this whole area is going to be covered in snow and I'm going to be freaking out. But yeah, we'll see what happens on that. Yeah, we got doggo emojis. We got them, don't worry. Just animated, yeah. I got some other emotes in the works right now, but we can get more doggo ones after too if we want more. Kind of wanted to figure out how to do iron bars across here. We could move the whole road over. I don't know why, but I feel like a little subtle... No, maybe I don't like that. Do I? I don't know. It feels too solid for out here in the wilderness. It feels too manicured. So maybe not here. It goes against the vibe that we have everywhere else, I think. Okay. I will stop monkeying with it never. Put the full block there before you can put the sign in. It's kind of annoying, but mill. We probably want to make this look a little bit like they kind of cut the corner sometimes, like the cart's coming through. So give that a little bit more dirt along here. Weird things happen in old worlds. Yeah, yeah. What would you do in these dry times? Thankfully, rain doesn't actually fill up water in Minecraft. Copper lightning rod things for the fence. Yeah, and then we'd have to do trapdoors on top, though. Like this here, we can make it look like they kind of just... Like with the one cart being here, they're probably having to sometimes squeeze carts around each other, so occasionally they'll have to go off the path into the dirt, and we can kind of symbolize that by extending the dirt back here as if it's just grass is trying to grow, but it's not able to. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like this spot. That's another little section of this place built out. So we've all of that has been done in the, oh my god, it's been 2 hours. That's good though. I like that. I think that scale's pretty solid. It's not too much larger than the house here, so that's good. And in the end, it'll probably not be something that we really see from this side, but like I'm really excited for this view once we get those houses built up over there. Like this frame right here, that's gonna be so cool. Ignore that. That was an old attempt at a statue that I ended up not using. But yeah, this you probably won't end up seeing really until you get like here-ish. Because this will probably be fields out here. Maybe we'll have some trees. I'm kind of thinking some little like... We have them... This probably won't be for sure happening, but let's go with small. And we have these little tiny guys. Well, I also have like just regular spruce cypress trees we could look into doing. How small is this? That's not a small tree, that's a medium-sized tree. I do kind of like it though, but no. Oh, I just undid something. What did I undo? What had I moved before? I just undid something. I don't know what it was, but oh well. What else do we have? Ready to go. I got these little guys. I was kind of thinking they could be kind of nice as like wind barriers along fields. So, any designs for tree stumps? I don't have any like schematics for them, but I've made a few in the past. So I was thinking like if we did like a line of these like down there as a way to like kind of block the wind from sweeping down over the fields and everything. That is like an actual thing people do. IRL. So we could look into doing some stuff like that and kind of in between our fields and having more space for those. I do want to do some larger fields out here. Like I'm kind of tempted for this to just be like 2 massive wheat fields. Like I think that could look really cool with like the hedge walls going around them. Really scaling up the size of the fields that we're doing. And more so that a lot of the fields I do in the old world section, they're like big blobs, which I like. It looks very el natural, and we've worked into the landscape here pretty well. But I kind of want this side to be a little bit more manicured and have a little bit of farm planning going on. Like I'm even thinking one of the fields out here will make it look like it's in like a crop rotation where it's not actively producing. I think that could be cool. So like this whole area, I'm just taking the more time to plan it out more so than I have is kind of my goal. New subscriber want to know what mod he's using? It's called Axiom, A-X-I-O-M. Because if we take, what leaves am I using over here? Azalea is the field border, so we can get into the cold biomes. Not worry about that. But we take like, even just like to Like, I'm thinking like that could be a wheat field. Heroic Pixels, are you here? Does this qualify as a large enough wheat field? I know you've been wheat fielding recently, so I figured you're the expert. I think Pixels at work. Ah, bummer. I know they spent the last 2 days, 3 days planting a wheat field, so you know, gotta double check on it. Yeah, I think something like this could be good. And we'll have our little opening here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be a big field to plant for a single field for an episode, but you know, we'll make it happen. And then we'll need to do a farmhouse for that field, because that is not going to be one. So we're gonna need a new farmhouse right in here. We'll take that original shape that we had made right over there before. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boop, 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 boop. And then we'll take it right back to here. And that can be the farmhouse for there. Actually, that's probably going to be like a spruce floor or something. I don't know. What about a maze somewhere? I don't know. Maybe at one point. Eventually, like back here is probably going to be a field too. I'm like, I have this scare of working in this section because I want to get this figured out first before I like fill in what's in the middle. I feel like I need both ends done, and then we'll work with whatever space is left in the middle. But otherwise, I'm kind of like nervous to do it. So, big old silo over there, like a classic red one that looks rusty. Yeah, we do need some silos. We could do a silo right in here. It's like a... Could honestly be like connected into that building. Because this is meant to be like a storage warehouse. So we could have 2 silos. I just need to find a new silo design. I don't like the one that I used to use. So we'll have to, that'll take a little while to figure out, to be honest, because those are very particular in how much block space you have to work with. What I might do though, is bring this back in so there's a little squeeze through that corner. Yeah, we'll do that. When are you going to build the university? That's a great question. I don't know. I'm nervous. I'm nervous to do the university. I feel like it's one of those where I'm at the stage again where I need to put the first brush strokes down, and I'm like scared to put the first brush strokes down. I think what I need to do, what's like gotten me scared here, unfortunately, is this road and then the back road right here are so close together that my original plan, I thought this was like another 6 blocks over, so I'd have more space for buildings in here, and I don't. So I'm kind of struggling with what to do in here, and it's put in like a choice paralysis, or just like a paralysis of like not wanting to make a decision. Decision paralysis, that's what it is, not choice. Not too many choices, just hard to make a decision. but I needed to figure out if I want to curve the road out and send it up. But I also really wanted the idea of like, once you turn the corner, you just saw all the way up. So maybe it will be at a slight angle, but I don't want an angle on the staircase going up. So I want like a, you've played the, not the newest Pokemon, but that one that was like the first like open world Pokemon. They had like the grand staircase leading up to the university. I kind of want something like that. Not that big, but like that idea. Have builds that overhang the back road. Yeah, that's probably what's going to be how we do it. Or they're just going to be like as big as this one, which is pretty tiny in here. So we'll see. Coda, what do you need, bud? Oh, I heard that dirt road's. Yeah, I kind of wanted to use this as like the background of the buildings. Is the problem? Coda might need to go outside. Let me go check. Coda's had an upset tummy as per usual this week, so I might need to go take him outside real quick. Yeah, that's a sad howl. Let me leave you all with a view right here because I don't want him having an accident in the house. So I'll be right back. Sorry, folks.
Keep it real.
Don't forget to turn hostile mob noises back on.
Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry about that. We're back, I think. I don't know. I actually probably have to go on a little bit anyway. So I wanted to start the boat, but I feel like I don't have time to really get much progress on it. I guess we could at least start getting the whole shape out. Lacking some windmills in your world? We have a few right over here. And I do want to put some more up here. I just think the unfortunate part is that the wind is probably sweeping in this way towards the mountains. So I don't know where like the best position, the optimal windmill position is. A little pig pen would be cute. Yeah, a little pig pen somewhere would be fun. We have a little chicken coop right back in here that we added in last stream. Renee, thank you so much for the donut while I was gone. I appreciate that. I think I have it like about there. Let's see, how loud are they? Glowberry wine field. I usually use sweet berries or flowering azaleas for like a wine vineyard. I always find that just looks a little bit better. I don't like glowberry wine field, like vine fields, I guess. I don't know why really either. They just never really worked for me. Okay, we'll just do that. Little green patch back there. Eric Mailing, thanks for hanging. You have going, all right? Are you gonna use the new resin clumps on leaves for a berry? Honestly, I've not looked at the resin clumps at all. I haven't touched them ever. I usually don't play or look at the new updates outside of like the teaser images until they're here. Just because I don't like getting super hyped for stuff and then seeing it changed. So I find that I just wait. But yeah, so. How do you do diagonal roofs? I would say the best way is like start with just working slabs and go like boom, 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 boom. And then just kind of work on that. Using stairs in a diagonal roof can be a little difficult, so you want to either do them flatter or super tall. You can, yeah. So I'd say like start on this. If you can figure out how to do this, that's a good way to start it. That's the same idea here, and then other ones for diagonal roofs. I feel like I have a few in here that are pretty tall. Yeah, this one is a fairly tall example of a kind of diagonal where I did use stairs, but it's a full block and then 2 stairs. Full block and then stairs and then full block and a slab just to kind of curl the top of the roof over. So yeah, if you're working with stairs for a diagonal roof, you want to work in going diagonals like by 2, or you can try and work in walls instead of the stair, and you just need a lot more blocks. Basically make it too thick. Will you expand the river? Yeah, we were talking earlier about I want to kind of clean this back up to here, so like that's gonna get another 4 or 5 blocks pushed back probably. This will probably just like chop that section off, and then obviously we're doing the eventually we're gonna have this whole section coming back through here where I've cleared all the trees. That's gonna be coming all the way out here and into the ocean. So I did look at this mountain, the inside. There's at least some caves. There's some caves for chopping down. The nice part, though, that I realized is this whole section here that's like, oh my god, it's going to be a pain in the butt to destroy. It's like all hollow underneath, down to the water level, like perfectly to the water level, like a few blocks further. So this, we actually don't have to dig much here. Pretty excited for that. And then if we want to remove this mountain, or at least part of it, look at this.
Oh, many
This
greetings.
whole thing. This whole mountain in here, I didn't even realize, is just hollow. Like, it's just massive hollow
Oh, many
cave.
greetings.
that does extend all the way down to that big massive cave that I had thought about using for something. But yeah, so we could take that hill back and like really kind of slide this stuff down. I need to figure out something to do with this. I like this nether portal. I want to get rid of it. Like, I don't want it here, but I need to figure out something fun that'd be cool. I feel like a cool, like, old ruined wizard tower up here could be like a nice touch. Just like an old ancient ruined tower. Jewel, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs, my dude. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Many greetings.
Make a volcano there. I don't really want a volcano inland. And I don't think volcano fits the vibe of this area. Add snowmans on the castle and the snowy mountain. Just some holiday celebrations. Throw some snowmen up there. We're getting... Sorry, my voice is rough today. We're getting a lot of good ideas going, though. I'm liking a lot of this stuff. How many blocks long is this boat? I'm gonna have to move it all over one. Just for our middle point, because otherwise we'd probably be hitting the dock. And where is my ruler? Bam. 26. Okay, so 27 block long boat is probably what we want. And it can just be moved back this way a block. Easy. And I usually go into, we're going to start, I guess. Boat time, where blocky. Don't look. I don't think we're going to get far. I just want to kind of start sketching out the hole a little bit. These are all the different boats that we have so far. Oh, I guess I need to pull the one from the main world. That new bamboo boat I have. I need to pull that out and bring that in here. That's okay, though. Boat, yeah. Okay. Actually, we can just do the ruler, and we don't even need to measure. Boom. I'm gonna go 3 blocks off the back just to have it move back. That's more centered along our other boats. Okay, and then we probably want to do a set symmetry, which would, it doesn't matter as long as we do it here. Place symmetry, and then we're gonna flip going this way. So if we place a block here, it places it there. Perfect.
Pleased to meet you.
That's probably, let's go here. Bam. Eggman, thank you so much for becoming a supporter, my dude. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll have, I don't know, some sort of a rudder or something back here. And then let's get light blue concrete. I'm thinking the water line on this one is probably going to be here-ish. Just so I can have a... Yeah. Destroyed them all. So I can have a reference point. We have that. So that's the front to the back there. The front can stick out a little bit farther, but we'll probably do something like this, I guess. Have you tried the Tectonic mod? I think you'd like it. Is that the World Generation one? If so, I've seen it, and it was not for me. I love this, being able to duplicate the... make sure like everything else is like sitting on all the different sides. It makes it so much easier to make sure boats and things are symmetrical. That's water level, or that's the first block above. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's check that out. 3, 3. Something like that, maybe? I don't know. Your bam, head to work. Hades, thanks for hanging. You have going all right. Why don't you make the ship to go lower, but somehow sharper? Yeah, I think I'm just getting the base idea in right now. We're going to keep monkeying with this. I do want it to be a little sharper, though. I also do like how boats kind of come up above and then they curl out. Like, I think that can look pretty nice. So I'm trying to get that in here. I'm sure Blocky's over here like, don't do that. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? I'm like, I don't know. I'm just doing. A lot of these are going to turn into slabs and whatnot too, so there's that. Hey, Stam, have a good one. Thanks for hanging. Okay, so we're a few blocks above water here. Kind of like the idea of having like a stateroom. We'll figure out how we can bring this in later, but I don't want to take it out much wider than that. So it's going to kind of be... No, you're building pretty much the same idea. A lot of trial and error. Yeah. That's how it goes with boats, I feel like. So this here... We're definitely getting way over that 27 block guide. But that's okay. We'll be able to curl that out a little bit better. I think that'll turn into slabs down here. Woomoo. No, I was looking actually for smooth quartz to do the bottom out of that. I'm thinking everything waterline and down is going to be smooth quartz. Nope, that's not quartz. That is gonna be like some dark oak or something probably. But my thought was here is like windows. That'll be some sort of a slab. I don't know. Seems too chunky. Yeah, it's trial and error. It's got in there. Patience, young one. Patience. Also, I think it's just front loaded right now. So like if we were to bring like the stateroom up, you think like a big window or something would be along the back of the boat. The back of boats, typically, if you look in like Minecraft builds, tend to be pretty chunky. So we can try and bring that in here. So the deck is probably going to be this layer, if I had to guess. It'll be out of slabs though, so we can have a little bit more room underneath. That's starting to boat. Yeah, it's boating. Little staircase will come up on that side. Not that side, just one staircase side. Take you up to this top section. Okay, so let's actually say from there. Hey, well, the inside's 26. So if we kind of take like and would this be 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe? Do those look? I think I need to move them both back a block. Thinking for sail placement. Maybe this actually comes back here. So then how much is that? 10. I don't really want 4 in the middle, but I also don't want to move that back again. Actually, I feel like that should go back again. Never mind. Okay. Has anyone ever gotten the 1 million point thing to pick a build? Some people are probably close. Does that seem right for the sails? We gotta remember that, like, everything above here or below there is underwater. So maybe we could just drop our side windows, come down one. I'd have one mass a bit more midship. Like, do like one mass up this middle here. I wanted this to only be 2. So that's the problem. So I feel like on this one I have that front and then the back. But I wanted this one to only have 2 masts on it. Because I do want to make some larger boats, so we'll have 3.
Pleased to meet you.
But User for someone. Thank you for the 2 months, my dude. I appreciate it. Boats are hard. That's all I have to say. You have a shorter one up front. Do like one. We could do one big guy and then just like a little short one. Is that too far front? Probably. Yeah, that'd be 7. So we do that, and then that. And then we could have this like connect with like a little back mass to here. Like would that make sense to have a little one back there? Let's see, like 30 blocks long, and if we want to go realistic on the mass, it need to be 30 tall, but I don't want to do that. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. That's a tall mass. But technically accurate. Mass should be as tall as boat is long, realistically. Or Osama, thanks for hanging. Just gonna be lurking, trying to survive a massive headache. Hey, hope it passes soon. Just do a single. Do the single just aft of mid, and then put a short triangular mizzen in the front. Yeah, Patty Daddy, I definitely know all those terms. Thank you for trying to explain to uneducated boat person. Well, for this type of boat. Okay, so let's go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That brings us up. That's a 13 wide.
Pleased to meet you.
And we let's go with 15 wide. And then let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe that. Monshni, thank you so much for the prime. Dude, eggs, I don't know. I really want to move that back a block. I'm so tempted to move it back just a single block. But I know it's directly in the middle right now. Horizontal beams are in front of a mass. I feel like I'm trying to look at what I did over here. Oh yeah, I did do them in front. Maybe the same height as that taller one. And we can have another one just like... That's a little too... Maybe this guy drops down one. Does it make... If there ever a boat mast that comes back here, is that a thing? Interesting. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. 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 It looks like there are some with like a small back flag, or not flag, but mass. So we could. Whoever lives in the stateroom would absolutely hate that. We could do... Are a spar connected to the main or mizzen? The what now? You gotta speak English, man. They're used for steering? Okay. Let's turn... Is it like, so it looks like from a quick Googles that it's like a mast that would be sitting this way. Like something like that. Same, May. Same. I like to make them a little bit messy when they're rolled up. I know people yell at me all the time for it, but I think it just looks a little bit more interesting. We're just going to start out with some diorite for now. Tiny triangle. Yeah, so we would just have that, symbolizing that it's rolled up. Yeah, eggs, you can send me a photo. Yeah. Send away. As far as like big horizontal stick from mass. Like connecting the mass together. Egg sent me a picture. What is photo? Oh, yeah. So we'd need like one out here connecting up. Okay, so that's a different type of sail. That would be... We could try to do that type of sail. I'm not attached to this right now. Yeah, let's try that. I don't really care about this. This doesn't... It's not doing it for me anyways. We'll leave you there as a little marker, temporary. Add some asymmetry to the boat right now. That's very symmetrical anyways. Alright, so that one, and then the last one was right here. Alright, so if we go with that rigging style that Eggs posted, that would be like a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kind of comes back to there. Then we would need to lower the entire back of the boat to probably accommodate for that. Or this one. No, this one can just be raised up a block. And then this whole thing back here. Would be that, and then there's another one here. Like those, that sail kind of sits in like a this there with like a curve on that back. And then this one would be about, we'll start at a block lower. So that'd be there. And then, so that also then connects up to here. I'm assuming the sail just rests along the posts. Or does it roll all the way down and these like fold on top of each other? I don't know. But then there's also a... This then comes up at a steeper angle. So for the people who are complaining that this looks stupid, we would then take one coming up to here. And we can get... Let's get some iron bars. Actually, yeah, let's do iron bars. Make it look a little sloopy, sloppy. As if it's kind of relaxed right now. It's got a little bit of a curve to it. Bound to the spar, so the sails would be taken down and packed. So they'd be taken all the way down here. So I'm assuming that means these beams would not be there either. I'm just trying to think of what would be visually interesting. Sometimes I would prefer to go for visual interest over realism. I think this guy needs to get moved up. Yeah, they come down as well. Okay. And then this sail actually is going to get changed. And then he would be... So we could move him back forward. Because then he also extends 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that'll be 7 out behind the thing. Oh, I'm way too tall on that. Pinged you on one of my posts if you're interested. Lucky boats. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I think we need to shrink the back down a little bit. I can maybe bring this out. We'll do that. I like the idea of having like an actual room on the inside, but I think we could... Oh, I need to turn symmetry back on before I ruin. All right, so we took that, and you're coming down here. Did I? No. Those stayed. It was outside of that. Right, I broke that, and these two came forward. I'm gonna do that. I know it might look kind of goofy, but I think we can make it work somehow. Maybe instead of like being at this level, we have them take a step down. Gives us another block of headroom. Use AI for prompts. I found that ChatGPT gives really cool ideas. I've tried it in the past, and I feel like I haven't really found anything that I'm in love with. All right, we're going back to drawing eggs sent over. I think that's helping me. 'Cause there's also like a... there. Actually, we'll just attach it to the side. It doesn't need to be at an angle. This one here. I just feel kind of weird about using ChatGPT for anything art related. It's really good for idea generation. I will give it that, but sometimes I feel that The artist in me doesn't want to support AI art things. I think it's a great tool for business and everything like that. Like, I know my wife uses it a lot to like have it check like spelling errors and grammatical stuff and those things for her job working in marketing, and like she gets a lot of use out of it. But I just, like, for me as a creative person, there's a lot of things that AI art is doing now and taking jobs away from people that have spent their entire lives learning how to be an amazingly talented artist, and then somebody said, ooh, AI, study them, and then they lost their job because of it. So like, I have a few friends that were good friends in college that worked in the gaming industry and have since lost their job as a game artist because of their company decided to start building an AI tool that studied their art. Like, they made all this art, and then the company used their art for the AI to learn off of, and then said, sorry, we don't need you anymore. This thing can do what you can do. It already perfected your style, so we actually don't need you now. And I was like, no, that sucks to see. So I don't tend to use AI stuff all that much. But we don't need to get super into that topic right now. I know that's a hot topic for some folks, so just best to avoid sometimes. We should focus on doing our fun stuff here. That's the world we live in. Yeah, pretty much. We had a little dye right down here, almost if it's like a little tiny bit of grime. Just like a little like barnacle-y bits or something. I know it's the same on both sides because we have the duping on, but so we can come over here and just do a quick little, add a little bit more on this side maybe. Yeah, we'll do that. Perfect. I think our top out of the water is definitely a little big. So I'm kind of thinking like everything we have, we just kind of delete this line here. And then we move everything down one. So we only get a small window off the back. Calcite. I just hate gathering calcite. Like, full honesty, the reason I don't use calcite is because I despise gathering the block. Yeah, let's do that. I think it's going to look better. And then we can just run some. So it won't have as like big of a deck. But we'll just kind of a little bit here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I think that gives a little bit better shape. And then that guy needs to come back there. Yay? Yes? I must say yes. This one I'm actually gonna take those. Yeah. Yo. Boat. Yes, we're boating. So per what Eggs was saying, we wanted to do this for the sale realistically. Oh no, gross. Grass. They basically would be coming back to here. And then we would be removing these. Like that would be the sale setup. Be my guess. And I'm kind of tempted to make this one droop even further. A little super loop. So full loop. Do the sails unfurl to triangles or squarish pillows? It's kind of more of a triangle-y look. We got this going, and then there would also be, I'm assuming there'd be like a, maybe we can do this just as a chain so it's not just super thick and just send it straight out. Because like that would be connecting in. Sent you an image of stowed sails. Yeah. Okay, so we could do like a little, let's just say for now the sails are probably going to be like a sprucey something. So we do them stowed, and we could just like have like another line of spruce like right above them, as if it's like ready to be unfurled. And that one I don't think had one. No, it did. Okay. So we can just do like a little like bam. Kind of like that's ready to go up, you know? Yeah. Fine by me. Fine by me. My heart wants to see more junk style ships. I want to make one. I want one of the boats that's going to be resting in the harbor to just look like it's from a different nation that we have not developed at all yet. And I keep coming back to wanting to make like a what does it be, a Chinese junk ship? And so we have that to be able to send some rigging up there. These are unfortunately going to need to come up to be able to send rigging up there. And then we'll get the rigging off of those two blocks here. Guess we'll go with oak fences. The rigging's going to be the same on both sides, so sure. It might not be tall enough, but yeah, we should probably send that up a little bit taller on these guys. Bring this guy up a little bit further to there, maybe. Yeah, that looks okay. Answers my previous question about the origin of each ship in the city. Yeah, I want half of them to look like they're from like Path, and half of them to look like they're from other places. But then of the ones that look like they're from other places, like I very much want one of them at least to look like it's from a place that we haven't even built at yet anywhere. Okay. Am I boating? I think that's a little too far out. Let's get rid of him. Is this Bodie? Bodie McBoatface? Nets would be such a fun fishing edition of Minecraft. Yeah, if you could move around like big boats and like be able to use that, I think it could be cool. I just checked, and apparently this monk's 5 years since I started following you. Ooh, very cool. Thanks so much, my dude. Bodie McBoatface indeed. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I've tried very hard to Bodie McBoatface it. Okay, we need to figure out colors. I like the white bottom. What color do we want to do for? We got like some funky ones out here. I'm gonna go look and see what we have in the city already. Yeah, because we have this as the bamboo. So we need like a strip. We need a strip of a dividing color. I do like the tile on there. I do think this boat's a little bit better than the one we're working on right now, but that's okay. I'm learning. Some you build look better than the last, and that's okay. Or some that you built a while ago look better than the current one. This one probably looks like it's from the city. So if we go with prismarine brick and that, and we can take some copper. My symmetry save? No, it gets rid of it. Okay, that's fine. Actually, if the boat's sitting there, the wind on this one is going to be whipping. We're following where the other wind is whipping, because this will be sitting... No, it'll be sitting... The harbor wall will be here. Like, and then the bridge down there. So that other boat's over there with the sails pointing that way. So yeah, we want the wind on these guys whipping this way, just for a little classic. And I always like making them look... I always like this, like, fishtail design. I think it's cool. It looks like a little fish. Copper streak into acacia. Trying to make sure I don't make these the exact same. So I'm trying to make it look like the wind is actually like whipping them around. So they're not going to be exact clones of each other. Color-wise, they might be. Yeah, that'll work. And this can just be like a little tiny one. Our flags. I love the one you built in New Progress, so you build something similar path. That big boat, the big boy, he's right there. That one did turn out pretty cool. We have a wandering trader theme ship. I just don't like the wandering trader ships, like, or the colors. I feel like they always just it can't not give IKEA. Not that that's a bad thing, but it's not what I want. I did see somebody say this for the strip around, and we can start there. Oh, missed some. Right, we need to set up our symmetry again. That way we only have to decorate one side, and it'll do both sides. Yay! Um, we're just gonna do that on the front too. The back one will be fine. I don't think we really have the space back there to do it. It's a smaller one anyways. Jukebox Jen, welcome on in. Good to have you. What gen are you from? Millennial or Gen Z? I believe millennial. I'm 30, if that helps. Very young and hip and cool. 30, yeah. Lifeboats on the side? I can't be bothered. What color do I want to do? Part of me wants to go like a sandstone, but I don't know, man. What do we got? Because we have the other one out of bamboo. I don't want to redo that. We can't do any stone grays because there's the stone wharf right behind it. We're waiting on some people to come by the house to do stuff this afternoon, so just making sure they're not here. You're a younger millennial and 1 year older. So, yeah, I'd never really pay attention to those things. Reddish colors kind of could be cool. But we don't really... We could do mangrove? Because you could go for mangrove. You got mangrove, that. Red terracotta, terracotta. Brick. I just think the brick is going to pull me out of it. Like, I think it'd be really good for texturing, but then the problem we're running into is we only have mangrove slabs. Granite instead of brick? Mangrove with warped wood? I don't really want that heavy of a contrast. Brick is definitely not a ship block, I agree. It can work from far away though, because then like back here you just don't see the color, or you don't see the texture, you see the color. Same with like, that's a deep slate brick and it works really well for the boat. That's hole is out of diorite. Red nether brick? Red nether brick is so vibrant. It's so... I despise red nether brick, I'll be honest. I mean, look at that. It's such an ugly block. It's so weird. What should the boat be used for? It's just gonna be like a trade merchant ship. We'll put some cargo on it somewhere. Do like where am I placing over there? I am. Ha! Forgot symmetry's on. That's funny. But we'll make something like that for a way to move things into a lower hole. That's definitely gonna be so decorated. Crimson? What would crimson blend with though? Crimson's kind of hard to blend in other blocks. It's pretty limited in what it works well with, I think. Netherrack, we only have the full block. We don't have slabs. Let's get it shaped out of mangrove. And then we'll do like... for now, just to have them. I don't know. I do kind of like this though. Our rigging might turn in to be too dark at this rate, but we'll see. Or too light. I don't know if that's realistic or not, but we're gonna do it. Oh, I took symmetry off. Dang it. Alright, we'll just catch what we haven't done. We'll at least save some time. And now I want to turn it off again. And we turn it back on again. Oh, no. Whatever. We'll fix that later. No, I won't. I'm breaking it. Symmetry tool is so powerful. Opinions on the new resin family. I really don't like the brick, but the rest I'm at least interested in trying to use. I think they're too vibrant. I feel like they just kind of said, hey, we're gonna make this really, really vibrant for the sake of it, just to put some bam, wow, this is new. Take a look at it, kids. You're gonna love it. And then it just doesn't have a whole lot of usability to me in like how I play the game. So I'm kind of like, yeah, okay, guys. Sure thing, y'all. Okay. Orange teal tyranny continues. Nova's barking. I'm like, all right, that means somebody's at the house. Nope, nobody's here. We definitely need to. How do you swap colors of stairs and slabs? I'm using the Axiom mod in it. Does it? It's got some good replace tools. Okay. Oh, I want to turn off symmetry now. Sure. Is granite too light? It's pretty light. It's way too orange, the acacia. It's meant to pop out. If you look at a lot of boats, they have a very light strip down at the base. Where the water line is, so that you can know if the boat is sitting easily at the point that it's supposed to be sitting out in the water, or if it's sinking, or something like that. Every modern day boat has a very similar thing on it. They used the same idea back then, so it is actually supposed to stand out. Is by design. Tall Bean, thanks for hanging. You have going, all right? Oh, the resin block is way too orange. Oh, yeah. No, it's so vibrantly ugly. Kind of giving container ship vibes. That's the goal. I think I want this to be flatter though. I don't really like how it's curving up there. I like that just kind of steps itself up. Yeah. The shipbuilding montage in the video gonna be fire. Yeah, we'll see if it happens anytime soon. Ships are hard to put into videos. I always want, like, it's one of those things that I'm like, I always want to learn how to do them and be good at building them. And then I find so often that people in the videos just don't really care to see it. That's gonna sit there, and then it's gonna go, I think I want to go with like See if I can do every 2 is going to be a full block. Oh. See how far that gets me. And then this is all going to be just spruce slab. Because that would come down to here. And then that would be into there. And then we'll just do... And this whole section up here... take full block across there. I'm just going to bring mangrove plank in there. Full block. I think somebody's here at the house. I think I just heard a car opening. One sec, sorry. Nope, we're good. It's just Sid getting home. Hee hee, we can still play video games. Whoa, we don't have to go yet. More video game time. Okay, we're good. And then we're gonna have to, just for consistency's sake, I think these go all the way down to the bottom of the boat. I need to figure out how we're getting to the bottom of said boat. That might have to be a slab, and this also might have to be a slab. We'll figure out the door later. I think the door is probably going to sit back. I'm just going to put that to there. You to there. Come down here. Then you're at this level. Then you can go in. And we will put a spruce door just for a little variety of not being mangrove again. You can get up this way. Boop, ba doop. Maybe, because we have that way going up, we could honestly just do like a thing coming down here. So you can kind of like slip into there, or you can slip down here. Maybe this whole thing shoots down. And then we can go with just some spruce stair stepping. To what would be floor level, which is going to be right here. And it's all going to be water, or like it should technically be filled in with something like sand down at the bottom. Oh, we need to build that rudder still. Hee hee. I forgot. But that'll all be flooded down there, so nothing will spawn inside. Or we could drain it and put a sniffer. That's what Blocky always says to do, so, you know, we can follow along. It's starting to boat. We'll just do that. It's fine. Creaky boat. Yeah, we need the creaky boat. Exactly. The ship is gorgeous. Inspired me to add another big project to my world. It's turning out. I'm still learning on how to build boats, but I'm starting to get more excited about ones that I make. kind of tempted to do this. Oh, broke something behind me. My stair. Oh, I should really turn the symmetry back on for that. Dang it. I always do that. That's all I did there. Yeah, and then this one will just come up to there. You come up to there, and bam, bam. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Get some anvils in. That should be the pale wood and resin ghost ship. Dude, I can't wait for the pale wood to be able to build more boats and things with it. It's gonna be so good. Since we have the acacia down for the line, I feel like that gives me excuse to add acacia into the rest of the boat. So we can kind of make that around here. Just for little accents of things. Yeah, let's go with the blue. Definitely not spawn proof up here, but who cares? Is that too low, do you think? Like too close to the deck? Something to be able to just fall right off that. Yeah, that's not good. A little guardrail behind it to give it a little bit more height. The old building with fWhip junglewood texture. Dude, if they had a green wood back like that, I would really like it. Haven't made pink boat yet? No, I haven't made a pink boat. Curious if this works. Expand, 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 expand. It does. Wow. I was like, I don't know if barrier blocks will work or not. We would just need to... Oh, geez, you can waterlog barrier blocks. Since when can you waterlog a barrier block? I missed one. How can I fill this now? I usually just went up the sides. Now what do I do? Okay, We're gonna go with act block, water, tool masks, block, air, box select. And then how do I paste water in? Confirm. And then can I just like paint water? Yeah. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it, but it's how we're doing it. Cool. Okay. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Need to go through and waterlog all these things. And it water logged down there too. Okay, that's fine. Cool. So that's what the boat will look like. Let's get some more of our acacia trapdoors. I want to just do like a little, I kind of can't do them here though. I guess I could do them here so it looks like they could close. Gives them a little something. And then let's get some buttons. Thinking we can go with stone button maybe for that little bit of the gray pop. I guess we don't really have space for it. I was thinking like a little trim line across, but we've kind of filled in a lot of that area. But I guess we could do to there. Now we can pick it up. Excuse me. Right back to here. But maybe. Yeah, honestly, I don't hate that. Maybe make them sideways. Oh, the trapdoors. No, I feel like they would be a hatch. But that's okay. I don't know. Any thoughts? Another successful boat design. I'm gonna have to run my mangrove farm so much. Gross. Why is your forehead bigger than your world? I don't know. Why'd you type your name in all caps so people finally notice you? Throwing shade right back at you. Take that. Missed a acacia trapdoor on the front right side at water level. Oh, thank you. Yeah, okay. And then we can do... Oh. Hey man, if you're gonna try and troll a streamer, you gotta be, you're gonna get it dished right back at you. Especially in my chat. Let's do that. Okay, now I'm just fiddling. I think it's good. I think we can move it into the world. We're gonna move this into the world, and then we're gonna go grab the other one and bring it back into here so we can have them all displayed in one point, because I like seeing all my boats. All of my boats together. Yeah, we're gonna take you down. Oh, rotate.
Pleased to
And
meet
move
you.
that back into the corner. I think I need to bring it up. Nope. Okay, so we are there. Oh, we put you way far down. No, right, just to there, friend. All right, I'm trying to make sure I don't have the barrier blocks, and I don't think I do. Yeah, perfect. What is it? What's the command to save a schematic? Because I know I want to control copy. The control P? No. Ooh. Why do I have that as the schematic? Oh, it's because I'm copying. I don't know if that matters or not. Clipboard, I don't. Try this again. I think I still had the old selection and I don't think I cleared it. Copy. Okay. And then we go Control P. I got a boat. Look at my little boat. fWhip. Mangrove. Boat. Medium. That's a medium boat. Boat. Great tag. Medium. You can't see this. I'm saving it right now into a file. Config, axiom, blueprints, save. Okay. Where's the bell? Yeah, it doesn't need one. Sorry, man, JK. Oh, no, they got the troll got trolled back, and now they feel bad. Oh no. I was only supposed to hurt your feelings. You weren't supposed to hurt my feelings. Is that what you're hoping for? Okay, this one we're definitely going to copy some land with. We'll have to clean it up once we get in there. But let's just grab this big boy. Up to there. We can see this corner. Make sure we're taking it all the way over. All the way down. This corner needs to go up one more. Yeah, we're copying a lot of the city with us too. It's fine. Copy, Control P. Whip. Bamboo. Boat. Medium. Fix. Scan. Okay. And now the one that we wanted to build, or place in here. Almost cried and said, sorry, man, JK. I know. It's okay, it happens. Sometimes you get trolled back. Medium. Boat. Mangrove boat. And it's already facing the right direction too. Oh my god, we're so good at this game. Oh god, I'm so good at this game. Oh, it's too far down. Gotta nestle them in here. Oh, we're gonna delete so much. We're gonna move him over here because that's all gonna be stuff that's. Can I? Placement does not contain it. Oh, it's because it's. I should paste it without water. Right. Okay. Light Matica works better with water. It looks like Axiom works better without water. So we need to go actually and save this without water. Merge new blocks with existing blocks based on block shape. If old block overrides... Oh, I can keep existing. Oh, I can do this. I'm fine. No need to panic, only calm. No panic. Okay, so we want to kind of get him set up here so he could be using the lift. I'm thinking maybe another... Cause I don't want him sticking out too much because I feel like him sticking out that far here is kind of wonk. So I think it's just gonna have to be slightly off. I think for the aesthetics, we got to bring him in. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It's okay. Those things are like built to be able to move and whatnot, right? Ah? 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 You could wrap the walk right around the corner. Yeah, I guess we could, but I kind of like that it's just the stone wall here. Not too shabby. Placement's nice. Yeah, I think it's been good there. It does kind of block the city gate from river angle, but I'm also okay with that being blocked a little. You can see very similar flags here. I think this one's probably going to be a big, like, spruce boat. Like, that's just going to be a grand spruce boat. There we go. Look at us. We got a boat in place. Finally. Okay, cool. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up there today. That was a lot of good stuff. I need to get that guy pasted in. I'll deal with that later. I don't want to right now. We got this little watermill built out and designed today, which is looking good. This whole little strip section here past that tree. So this whole thing is built out here. We got the diagonal water wheel design that we made, which is cool. And then that boat, which took absolutely forever to design. But we've got more stuff to be working on in here. I need to figure out how we can get, like, the road, honestly. We might have to recreate a little road coming back through here, going across and split this into, like, a field and a field. But we'll figure it out. All right, my friends. I gotta get out of here. Thank you all so very much for hanging today. Y'all are absolutely amazing. I really do appreciate it. I gotta run, though, so I'll catch you all on the flip side. Oh, bye.